This is another Crafty Sausage video, and today we are back with another Furnishing Friday. So, if we head on through our magical front door here, up our majestic stairs, and through our, I don't know, what would be another description word, happy little door here, and into our orange bedroom here, which is what we did in the last episode. As you can see, looking pretty nice. And also, well, actually what we did in the last episode was the closet and the bathroom here, which I really love this sink. Okay, so now let's go ahead to what we're doing this episode. So, behind door number 1 is an empty room. So I'm a little tired of making bedrooms. So today, and this is a room that I actually struggled a little bit to figure out what to do with, but I've done a little bit of brainstorming and I've figured it out. This room is going to be an art gallery. So let's see what random ornate stuff we can come up with here. First things first, we gotta have some sort of a bright, eye-catching carpet, of course. Okay, so now let's get pillars here. And this will be our display pieces here. Ooh, we have a awkwardly sized room here. Is there anything we can do about that, actually? I do not think so. Okay. So maybe we'll just have a slightly larger thing in the center there. Or, we could just have paintings in the center. Yeah, I sort of like the idea of that better. So then we can go ahead and grab paintings right here. And then let's get like a 4 block wide one. Nope, that's too big. So I'm thinking that one, and then that. Looks like something you would find in an art gallery. So now let's go ahead and, this could be actually be like really cool on stairs. If you were to like do something like that. That would be sort of cool. Anyway, that looks pretty good like that, so let's find some stuff to put on these little pedestals here. So we could do heads if we wanted to, but I don't think they're really that impressive. So we just need to find, is this a bad idea? Okay, it definitely is, but I think I'm gonna do a little bit of testing. So I want to use an end crystal here. Let's go over here. It's not gonna destroy anything too much. Can we break? We can break the obsidian. Then can we place? Yeah, okay. And then another thing, can we place any like carpet or anything on top of this? We can't. Okay. Okay. Well, you know what? That works. Let's see. Now, how do we get rid of this? I think we can just dump water on top of it. Maybe we'll wait till the end of the episode to put this in the house. That might be smart. Yeah, let's wait till the end. Okay. So we have something for one of the pedestals here. Now we just need to figure out what to put on the other 3. Let's see here. Let's just see what would look nice in here. Maybe just a orchid? Yeah, it doesn't look bad. I feel like we need something above it, but we'll figure that out later. Okay, so what do we want to put in here next? Let's put an end portal frame and a dragon egg. I don't know about the end portal frame, maybe not. We could like put an eye in the end portal frame. I think it's just the fact that it takes up the entire pedestal. It doesn't look quite right. I don't know. It's not that bad. But I think it would look better if we put an eye in it. Yeah. So there's a small painting of I think it's a rose, maybe? Let's see if we can find it. There we go. So now I'm thinking we should turn this into a rose here, because it would make a little bit more sense if it matched the picture. Yeah, that looks like some sort of art there. So next thing I want to do is I want to find a way to make like those lights that they have in art galleries here. So I have an idea how we can make the ones for the pictures here. We can just do that, but I'm not so sure about the ones for these things. They're actually going to have to sit on the wall. So we might have to play around with those a little bit. But I think I've actually changed my mind. I have a bit of a better idea here. What I'm trying to do is give it like an under lighting here, almost. Yeah, that sort of gives it the look. Let's see what it looks like over here. Yeah, it doesn't look that bad. So now we actually need to figure out how to light up something on top of these here. So let's see what we can do. Maybe we just do that. So I guess now it's time that we add in the end crystal here. We just have to be very careful about this here. And there we go. Ooh, I sort of like how that... Oh, why does that make it dark? Ooh, maybe that actually sort of looks sort of cool. It sort of does, honestly. Ooh, I just got an idea. So, if we placed end rods, like... Oh, we're gonna have to go even... Okay. I don't know how that only broke the pictures, but it appears that we're good. Did it break anything in the movie theater? Once again, only the pictures. One moment. Okay, so I got it fixed. It's all back to the way it was. Now we're not touching that in there anymore. So that way nothing else blows up. Because I don't think we want that. So let's go ahead and work on this outside area now here. So for this, I was thinking we go ahead and put a little bit of greenery out here. And then we find a trap door that will work well for this. So maybe just white. But one thing I do want to do is make like a little stream that goes along it here. So maybe like a little rock right here. Then the water flows quite literally everywhere but the place I want it to flow, of course. Just like that. Yeah, I like that. Okay, yeah, that looks good. And then the idea is that we go through and then make the water run along here. Just fill it in those source blocks until it gets around the other side. But let's see what else we can, how else we can twist it around here. Maybe just like that sort of thing. Yeah, I like that. And then we can go ahead and bone meal it and then also place some sugar cane and stuff on it, I'm thinking. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Yeah, I sort of like that. Adds a bit of greenery to the front of the house there. Yeah, okay. So now let's figure out what we want to do with this. So I'm thinking over here, we just make another plant pot right here. Yeah, that looks nice and happy. And then let's just go ahead and put a nice little moss carpet right along here, just like that. Okay, yeah, I think that's improved the look of the house. Yeah, okay. Well, I think that is about it for this video. This is another Crafty Sausage video. Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe too while you're at it.